In this video, guys, I'm going to show you the 3 steps to making $1,400 or more in a day with a done for you online business. Okay. So, if you're new here, my name is Dan. I'm a former Marine, I'm a former monk. I help everyday men and women make 6 and 7 figures online without having to work a job. Because who really wants to work a job? If you're honest, most people don't like jobs. Okay. 80% of people don't like jobs. It's documented. You probably don't like a job if you're honest. So instead of working a job, guys, you don't have to work a job. Okay. There's 2 ways to make money. Okay. This is a fact. There's 2 ways to make money. You can be an employee, which means you're working for somebody else, or you can be a business owner, which means you're working for yourself. Okay. Or you can do both. So there's 3 ways, right? Employee, business owner, that's it, right? So I'm showing you how to make $1,400 or more in a day with a done for you online business, guys. You only have to set up this business one time, and then it's working for you 24/7. And with this business, yeah, our top product sells for $1,400. Okay, but you can have 600 days, $900 days, $1,400 days, and all you got to do. What's up, Tyler? I'm 19. I want to start a business. You should. That's a smart move, guy. That's a smart move, my guy. I wish I would have started a business when I was 19 instead of partying and being dumb. I wasn't that smart when I was 19. I was just partying, like just wasting my life. But that's what I knew. That's all I knew. So I have compassion for my younger self. My younger self didn't really understand what was going on in life. But nobody taught me how to like build a business when I was 19. I wish I was around. I wish myself right now was around when I was 19. I'm like, dude, stop. Build a business. But nobody told me. So go here, sevenfiguremonk.com, guys. Check it out. This is a done for you online business. Okay, that's my website. You can check out this business, guys. I've had $1,400 days with this business. You can too. I'm not saying you're going to make $1,400 every day, but the $1,400 days, they add up. Okay, they add up, right? If you're doing high ticket commissions, which I prefer, right? My dad is an entrepreneur. I learned a lot from him, so I think I have what it takes. What do you mean you think? Tyler. You have what it takes. You got what it takes, bro. Just do it. Just do it, guys. Why did Nike choose the best slogan ever? That's the perfect slogan. Just freaking do it. Just do it, guys. Right? Stop overthinking it. Just get in the game. Take your freaking shot. Time's passing anyways. So you might as well learn these skills. Okay. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck at a job the rest of your life. Do you really want that? Do you really want to go to work tomorrow? Right? You probably really don't want to, but you have to because you got to pay your bills. I get it. But this is your way out, guys. This is your way out from the job trap. If you want out, maybe some of you want to stay in. But for those who want out of the job trap, this is the way out, guys. Okay, this is how an online business works. Sometimes I get stuck in the setup. Will you help me if I get stuck? The setup? What do you mean? What are you talking about? The setup. So you have an offer. It's the thing that you're selling. Okay, the thing that you're selling, right? That's your offer. Okay. So I sell digital products in the e-learning industry. I didn't create these products myself, but I resell them, guys. I have resell rights to products I didn't create. Just like so many places, they sell Apple phones, right? They sell Apple phones. They have resell rights to these phones. They sell them and they make bank. They make millions of dollars, billions of dollars. Verizon, they sell Apple phones, guys. Did they create those phones? No. Okay. So you can create your own products, but like for the average person, creating your own products is not going to happen. Okay. That's a lot of work. Okay. So you can create your own products or you can sell other people's products. Okay. So it's easier if you have no experience with business or limited experience. It's easier to sell other people's products. But what kind of products? Products that are in high demand, guys. Products that people are buying, okay, that are already proven to sell, just like Apple phones. That's why Verizon sells Apple phones. They don't try to compete with Apple. They just resell the phones, okay? So you have your offer, the thing you're selling. You have the system. The system is what automates your business, guys. This is how you make money in your sleep, right? I have an automated system, an automated business. It's out there working for me 24/7, okay? This is how I can make money at any time while I'm sleeping or doing anything, right? And then you have a strategy to get customers because every business needs customers. If you don't have customers, you don't have a business. You're not going to make any money, okay? So how do we get customers? What do we teach? We teach you attraction marketing, guys. You just post 3 pieces of content a day to social media. That's it. Takes 20 to 30 minutes. Once you get used to it, it takes 20 to 30 minutes. You post 3 pieces of content a day. Okay. You go live. You go live. Just like I'm going live right now. And then you can also post free ads. Okay. That's it. I mostly just post content and I go live. I don't really post free ads too many times, like so much, but you can do that. It's called attraction marketing, guys. There's these high traffic websites that you can go to and you can post free ads. It's kind of like Craigslist, but you don't have to pay for it. You go there, you post your ads. Okay, you attract customers. I made thousands of dollars with this business, guys, so far, multiple five figures, and I just attracted those customers through my content and through my lives. That's how I made multiple five figures so far. But we've created over 126 figure incrementers inside of our community. We have a community of 59,000 people and growing, guys. People join our business every day. People join our community every single day. So if you want to learn more, just go here, sevenfiguremonk.com. Okay. Just enter your email, check your spam, check your promotions folder for the word blueprint. That's my website, guys. There's a link in the bio too. Just check out the information, guys. This could absolutely change your life. It's already changed so many people's lives. Okay. It's changed my life. I made multiple five figures. This is the only business, like I've tried so many businesses before this. Like I did affiliate marketing, multi-level marketing, so many things. And I failed at all those things. Like I didn't have any success. They just didn't work for me, right? It just wasn't a good fit for me. So I tried all those things, didn't make any money. Then I started this business, made multiple five figures so far, despite making so many mistakes. So many mistakes. I probably would have made like triple the income if I didn't make all these mistakes. But it happens, you live and you learn. Okay. So with this business, guys, you can make $1,400 or more in a day because our top product sells for $1,400, right? Now, I'm not saying you're going to make $1,400 every day. This is a legitimate business. It's not a get rich quick scheme. Okay. It requires some effort on your part, just like everything, right? You're not going to get rich without putting in a little bit of effort. Right? It's never going to happen. So, like, you just got to work for just 1 to 2 hours around your schedule. We have a 2-hour workday, right? You just got to post content every day, guys, right? We teach you how to do this. Like we teach you how to post content, even if you have zero experience. Like I create little 7-second videos with words on the screen. You've probably seen them. If you scroll on social media, which you do, you've probably seen little 7-second videos, right? With words on the screen. That's one of your videos, guys. You can just do all kinds of stuff. Whatever you want. Like I like to just walk around my neighborhood. I create little 7-second videos. You can do whatever you want. Drink a cup of coffee. You can be as creative with it as you want or not creative. You just got to do it. Okay. And then I do little talking videos. Okay. I do talking videos. I'm just talking. And there's a formula, though. There's like a science behind it, right? We teach you the science, how to market. Like at the beginning of your video, guys, you have a hook. The first 3 seconds of your video, you have a hook. Okay. You got to grab people's attention because people are scrolling. You're scrolling too. Okay. You got scrolling maniacs. People are scrolling like psychos. They're scrolling everywhere. Okay. So you got to stop the scroll, guys. And then after you stop the scroll, that's when you have like the body of your content. Okay. This is what I do. Like if you watch my videos, guys, I basically say the same stuff every single time, which is fine. Just like Nike, just do it. You just say the same stuff over time, every single time. Like I introduce myself. I'm like, hey, I'm Dan from Michigan. I'm a former Marine. I'm a former monk. And I help everyday men and women make 6 and 7 figures online. So who do you help? Who are you? Where are you from? Who do you help? Let people know. Okay. I help everyday men and women make 6 and 7 figures online. I help you make 6 and 7 figures online. So you don't have to work a job anymore without working a job, guys. So you can live a life of freedom. Who wants to live a life of freedom? Drop a 1. Freedom. I mean, that's what we want, guys. We all want the same thing. We all want freedom. Now it might look different to you. Like we might have different tastes. Maybe you want I like tropical places. I like to go to concerts. I like to go to the beach. You might like to go to the mountains. Maybe you like to hike. I'm not really much of a hiker, but maybe you like to hike. Okay, maybe you want to spend more time with your family. Maybe you want to like pursue your passions. Like I play guitar. Okay, maybe you want to paint. I don't know. I don't know what you want money for, guys, but we all want freedom. Nobody really wants to work a job. We just work a job because that's what we were trained to do. That's what the school system was designed to do, guys. It's like a factory. Okay. The school system is basically like a factory and it produces employees. It doesn't produce entrepreneurs generally. It produces employees. It's doing its job. The school system is doing its job, guys. It's producing employees, workers. Okay. Not thinkers. Okay. The wealthiest people on the planet, guys, they're not employees. Okay. They're business owners. They're entrepreneurs. They're investors. That's what I'm teaching you how to do. Okay. Because the school system, I mean, I never learned how to do that. At least I didn't. Nobody taught me how to do this. My parents, my family, my school system, they never taught me how to be a business owner. They never taught me how to be an entrepreneur. Maybe yours did. Cool. But mine didn't. Okay. I never learned how to do this stuff, guys, until the past few years. Well, the past 2 years, basically. I started this business 2 years ago. So the past 2 years, guys, that's when I started really doing this. Now I dabbled with other stuff. I tried other online marketing things, affiliate marketing, multi-level marketing. None of that worked for me. But this is different because this is like an all-in-one business in a box. So I'm learning different things here. Like I've learned how to build my email list. I learned how to do email marketing, guys. right? Which is very important because they like email marketing guys, the money's in the list. The bigger your email list, the more money you're going to make, right? See, I have an automated business. My automated system's out there working for me 24/7, guys. So what happens is people go to my capture page, they put their email in. I'm building my email list. Then they watch videos. Okay. The videos are doing the selling for me. Then they get emails from me every single day. Okay. I didn't even create these emails, guys. Like a seven-figure incrementer created these emails for me, for you too. Like we get 30 emails. Okay, that's enough. 30 emails, guys. So every single day, what happens is after somebody puts their email in, they're going to get an email from you every single day, guys. It's an automated email sequence, right? And the emails are following up with your potential customer for you. And then at any time, they can go to your website and buy from you. This is how you can start having $1,400 days. I just had one a couple days ago, guys. I had a $1,400 day, and it came from my live. Okay, we teach you how to post content and go live. I had a $1,400 day from my live, guys. Okay, I went live for like an hour or whatever. And then after the live, I made $1,400 because I connected with somebody on my live. Okay, and I made $1,400. Connection equals currency. That's how it's done, guys. So I just had a $1,400 day yesterday, not yesterday, the day before. So if I can do it, you can do it. But when I made that $1,400, guys, I didn't even realize it at first. I didn't realize it until like a few hours later because I'm not always glued to my phone. So I wasn't even aware that I made $1,400 because my automated businesses, my system's working for me 24/7, guys. So like at around 7 o'clock or something, the person went to my website and they purchased the $1,400 product. And then a few hours later, I noticed. I was like, dang, I just made $1,400. But I realized it was the person from the live. So I practice what I preach, guys. I tell you, post 3 pieces of content a day, go live. I do this myself. I made $1,400 from a live. Now, would you be willing to post content and go live if you can make $1,400 or more in a day? Do the math on that, guys. 1,400, like 1,400 a day. That's 42,000 a month. That's $511,000 a year. Okay. Now let's say you just get 1,400 a week. That's an extra $5,600 a month. That's an extra $72,000 a year. I know because I've done the math. So I know all you need is one customer a week, guys. That's an extra 72,000 a year, guys. Think about that. That would replace like the average salary in America is like $60,000 a year, guys. That's the average salary in America. The average global salary is only like $10,000 a year. So this is a global business, guys. You can get customers from any part of the world, like English, and it's in English and it's in Spanish. ¿Cómo estás, mi amigos? So you can get customers from any part of the world, guys. And all you got to do is post content and go live. I can teach a child how to post content, guys. I can teach a child how to go live. It's not complicated. This is not brain surgery. This is not rocket science, guys. You don't got to operate in brains. You don't have to build rockets here. You're posting content on social media. Okay. You're already on social media. You're scrolling. I know you are. You're scrolling already, guys, but you're not getting paid for that. That's not an income earning activity. You could even say that's a waste of time. I mean, you can make that debate. You can make a debate that scrolling on social media is a waste of time, guys. You really could. Okay. That's not an income earning activity. But posting content on social media, guys, is an income earning activity. It has the potential to make you thousands or millions of dollars. I've seen people, I know people personally that have made thousands and millions. I mean, I've made thousands of dollars, but I know people personally that have made millions of dollars and they just post content online, they go live, okay? They build communities, they do workshops, and they make bank. So why not you? Why not you guys? What's stopping you? What's stopping you from seeing what you're made of? Like you got to see what you're capable of, you know. You got to bet on yourself, just like I bet on myself. I started this business. Why did I start this business? Because my company cut my pay in half. That's when I decided I didn't want to get another job again. True story. That's the last thing I want to do, guys, is get a job. Literally the last thing I want to do in my life is get another job. Last thing. Okay, I didn't want to get another job because I don't like being overworked and underpaid. I don't like being overworked, underpaid. I don't like being bossed around. I don't like to be told what to do. I don't like it. The main thing is being overworked and underpaid, though. That's the biggest thing. I don't like that. I don't enjoy it. Do you? So many people, guys, are like living paycheck to paycheck. 70% of people in the world are living paycheck to paycheck. And you know what the biggest problem is that people are dealing with? Money stress, guys. Financial stress. You're probably dealing with it too. If you're one of the 70%. If you're not, good for you. But if you're one of the 70% of the people in the world, guys, you're dealing with financial stress. You're probably thinking about money, financial stress, like maybe 2 to 4 hours a day, right? Am I right? You're probably thinking about financial stress, guys. So what are you going to do? Well, you can do this. You can learn how to make $1,400 or more in a day, guys. 600, 900, $1,400 days from your phone. And all you got to do, you just got to set up your business one time, guys. One time setup. Okay. I just got a customer recently. He's setting up his business right now. I'm excited for this guy. See, guys, I got a customer recently. His name is Brian. Okay. He's a single dad. I'm 45. He's 33. He started this business because he's sick of working too, guys. He's sick of it. Most people are. He's sick of working, guys. So he started this business. He's probably setting up his system right now. And I think he's going to crush it. I think he's going to make a lot of money because he's a single dad. He has a 4-year-old daughter. You know, he has a great story, guys. You just got to share your story with people. I just share my story all the time. My company cut my pay in half and I was sick of it. I didn't want to get a job. That's why I started my online business. I tell people this every single day. It's completely true, guys. See, when I create a piece of content, I just have a hook. Okay, every single video, guys, you just change up your hook, but I just have a hook the first 3 seconds of the video. Then I just say, hey, I started my online business because I was sick and tired of being overworked and underpaid. Right? I say that's after I say my hook, guys, I say I started my online business. I'll say like this. I have my hook, okay? The first 3 seconds of my video, I have my hook, and then I introduce myself. I say, if you're new here, I'm Dan. I'm from Michigan. I'm a former Marine. I'm a former monk. And I help everyday men and women make 6 and 7 figures online. All of that's true, guys. And then I say, I started my online business because my company cut my pay in half. And I was sick and tired of being overworked and underpaid. That's true. And then I tell people what I love about the business. I say, I love that I don't have to pay for ads. I love that I don't have to bother my friends and family. I don't have to cold message strangers. I don't have to get on the phone with people. All of that's true. And then I say, and the best thing about this business is that it's fully automated. So I can make money in my sleep. I don't have to get on I already said that. I can make money in my sleep. I get to keep 100% profit. There's a community for training and support. All of this is true, guys. Everything I'm saying right here. And then all you need is Wi-Fi, your phone, and 2 hours a day. That's true too. And you don't need any experience. We show you how to do everything step by step. It's beginner friendly. That's also true. And then I say, if you're ready to learn more, just comment ready and I'll share the details with you. So I'm just speaking the truth, guys. There's nothing there that I said that isn't true. That's all you got to do, guys. That's a master class. I just gave a freaking master class. If you actually did this, you have the potential to make 6 and 7 figures just by doing this, guys, just by sharing your story, telling people what you're doing, sharing your story, just doing this over and over again, guys, just mastering the mundane. Now I basically say the same stuff every day. Now I mix it up a little bit here and there, but I basically say the same thing every single day. Just like you go to your job. Everybody does the same stuff every day, guys. If you have a job, like let's say you work at a restaurant, okay? You're waiting tables. Well, you're doing the same freaking thing every day, okay? So that's what we do as humans, guys. It's not like your job is like one day you're a doctor, one day you're a lawyer, one day you're doing landscaping. No, your job is exactly the freaking same. You're doing the same freaking job over and over again. That's what we do, guys. That's what we do as humans. But the difference with this is you can make $1,400 or more in a day. Okay. And that adds up fast, guys. I'm not saying you're going to make $1,400 every day. I'm not guaranteeing your results. I don't know how much money you're going to make. I don't know how much money I'm going to make this year. I don't know. With this business, I have no idea. Do I want to make like multiple 6 figures, 7 figures? Yeah, that's what I would love that. Of course. But I don't know how much I'm going to make. God, please send me multiple 6 and 7 figures this year. Thank you so much. Please and thank you. See, man proposes, God disposes, guys. We can have the desire to make millions and millions of dollars, but if God's like, not now, maybe later, well, what are you going to do, guys? You're not in control. Are you in control? You're not in control. If you're in control, guys, you wouldn't be forced to go to work. You wouldn't have to go to a job. If you're in control, guys, you wouldn't have to go to a job. That just shows you're not in control. You want proof that you're not in control? The fact that you have to go to a job to make money, that just shows that you're not in control. Sorry to break it to you. I know it hurts. See, people don't want to deal with the reality, though. They just want to stick their head in the sand and pretend everything's okay, even if it's not. But if you're living paycheck, if you're stressed out financially, guys, things are not okay. It's just not okay. And I know, because the number one problem is money stress, guys. And that's my number one problem too. Like, it's not health. My health is fine. Knock on wood. I don't have any health problems. Knock on wood. Relationships, I'm happily single. I should probably stay single because every time I get in a relationship, just for me, it never works out. It's always pain. So I should probably avoid relationships. Okay. So, but my number one stress is financial stress, guys. That's my number one problem. I don't have enough money to live the life I truly want to live, which is a life of total abundance. See, I'm not afraid to admit it. I'm not afraid to admit it in a public forum. That's my number one problem, right? I have enough money to live. Thank God. Thank you, God. But I don't have enough money to live the life I truly want to live yet. Yet is the key word, guys. Okay. So just go here, sevenfiguremonk.com. Check out this business, guys. This is my website. You just go there, you enter your details, check out the information. If you have any questions, just reply to my emails. This business is super simple. It's not complicated. It's very beginner friendly, guys. And this is what I love about this business, the fact that we earn 100% profit. See, the majority of people out there, they're doing affiliate marketing and multi-level marketing, guys. They don't earn 100% profit. They're splitting their profits. I'm not splitting my profits. Okay, that's the difference. Okay. And then I have an automated system. It's working for me 24/7. This allows me to make money while I'm sleeping or doing anything. My business is fully automated, guys. Okay. Every time I make money, it's like it's just random. Like I'm just living my life. Either I'm sleeping or doing something. I made $1,400 a couple days ago, and I didn't even realize I made that money. That money came in like I didn't even realize it, guys. It came in like just when I was just doing something else, and then I just looked at my phone. I don't even know how I noticed. I just looked at my phone at one point and I was like, "Oh, I just made $1,400." And that's what happens, guys. That's what happens to everybody in the community. Hold on. I'm going to go live on another channel. I'm just going to cuz guys, there's a business thing. It's like the more you show, the more you sell, okay? The more you show, the more you sell. You got to remember that. If you're going to do business, well, the more you show, the more you sell. So, I like to go live on multiple channels because my mission is to help 1,000 people make $1,000,000. Not everybody's going to do it because not everybody's going to do it. That's why. Like not everybody's going to try. See? Nobody's coming to save you guys. Nobody. Well, actually, here I am. The seven-figure monk is here to save you, but I can't save those. I can't help those who don't want to help themselves. So, I am actually here, guys, to save you, but if you don't do the work, I can't save you. So, scratch that. There is somebody coming to save you guys. He's called the seven-figure monk. Okay. He's a former Marine, he's a former monk. But I can't save people. I can't help people that don't want to help themselves. Either can you. Right? Do you know anybody in your life? Like if you're not willing to help yourself, nobody can help you guys. You can take a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. I can tell you everything you need to do. I'm 100% confident that I can teach anybody to make I can help anybody get a $1,400 sale because I've done it myself, guys. If I can get a $1,400 sale, then I'm fully confident that I can teach anybody on the planet that's coachable. I can teach them how to get a $1,400 sale just by following what I've learned. I've learned this and I teach it. Okay. There's a thing called ILT, guys. It's called invest, learn, teach. You invest your time or money into something and then you teach it. So I've made $1,400 in a day. So I believe I can teach anybody on the planet how to make $1,400 a day if they're willing. If they're not willing, then that's not on me. That's on them. But how do you make $1,400 or more in a day? I can tell you exactly what I did. Okay. I posted 3 pieces of content. First, I started my business. Okay. And then I post 3 pieces of content every day. Right. And then I go live basically every day, guys. I post content and I go live. I made $1,400 a couple days ago from my live because I connected with somebody. All I'm doing is showing people how this stuff works. I'm just teaching people, guys. I'm just a teacher. I just teach. I teach people how to make money online. Okay. And the person understood what I was saying, and he was asking me questions, and I explained it. I just answered his questions, and he got started. I made $1,400. His name is Brian. So if you can do what I'm doing, guys, if you can do this, if you can just like teach people how to do this, because people don't know how to do this. Like most people, they don't know how to do this, guys. Like 90% of the people on the planet, they don't know how to do this. If they knew how to do this, they'd be doing it. They wouldn't have a job. Why are you going to work a job? Why would you work a job 40 plus hours a week if you could work just 2 hours around your schedule and make $1,400 or more in a day? Why would you work a job that you don't even like? Like 80% of people don't like their jobs, guys. Okay. They don't. Do you like your job? I didn't like my job. That's why I started this business because my company cut my pay in half. I was like, man, I don't want to get another job. Why would I? Would you? Imagine if your pay was cut in half, guys. Okay, you're working for a company for 5 years. Imagine that. You're working for a company for like 5 years, and then out of the blue, they send you an email. They're like, yeah, we're gonna cut your pay. Would you want to get another job after that? I didn't. Like mentally, I was like, no, like that's the last thing I want to do. So that's when I went online, guys. And then I was scrolling on social media one day and I discovered this business. And I was like, okay, send me the information. And I started this business over 2 years ago, guys. I made $1,400 a couple days ago. See, just because I was curious. Now, would you rather be skeptical and broke, or would you rather be curious and rich? Because most people are skeptical and broke. They think everything sounds too good to be true. They think everything's a scam. If you think everything's a scam, well, for you, that's the truth. Whatever you think is true, guys. If you think everything on the planet is a scam, except for jobs, which is actually the biggest scam. In my opinion, guys, jobs are the biggest scam. Job means just over broke. JOB. Just over broke. They pay you enough to survive, but they don't pay you enough to thrive. Okay. So these jobs are just stealing your time and energy. I think it's the biggest scam. You don't have to get a job. You don't have to work a job your whole life. You might need to work a job temporarily because you got bills to pay, but you don't have to work a job your whole life. That's a choice, guys. That's a choice. Like you could start a side hustle. You could start this business. And then once you make enough money with this business, you can quit your job. You could do that. So you could spend like 1 or 2 hours a day learning how to build a business, learning how to do this stuff until you actually understand it, and then you master it, and then you're rich. But or you could scroll on social media. You can just scroll instead. That's a choice. You could watch TV instead of building a business, instead of learning new skills. You could watch TV. You could scroll on social media. So whose choice is that? Yours. You're responsible for your life, guys. Nobody's coming to save you. Actually, the seven figure monk is here to save you, but the seven figure monk can't help you if you don't help yourself. It is what it is. Just go here, guys. Sevenfiguremonk.com. Okay, this is my website. Learn how to make $1,400 or more in a day. Now, I'm not saying you're going to make $1,400 every day. I don't make $1,400 every day, but I made $1,400 2 days ago. Okay, I made $1,400 2 days ago, guys. Why? Because I have a business. It's working for me 24/7. People can go to my website at any time and they can buy stuff from me. Just like Amazon, guys. Okay, it's the same kind of business because Amazon has a website, I have a website. The difference is Amazon is like huge, right? It's a huge business. They sell physical products and digital products. I just sell digital products. Okay. I didn't create these products. I sell 5 digital products in the e-learning industry. They sell for 100, 300, 600, 900, and $1,400, guys. Okay. I didn't create them. I just resell them. That's how I made $1,400 2 days ago, right? Less than 2 days ago. And I didn't even realize I made it. Did I get on the phone with anybody? No. Did I talk to anybody? No. I didn't talk to anybody, guys. But I still made 1,400 because I just follow our 2 hour workday. I just follow our 2 hour workday, guys. This is like I made $1,400 based on what I've learned from this community and from our program. That's how I just follow. I just plug into our community. I plug into our program, and I execute. Okay, I understand the mission. We have a 2 hour workday. We post content. We go live. I execute. Okay, former Marine, former monk. So I'm not afraid to take action. Are you? I'm not afraid to take action, guys. Are you afraid to take action? I've been building this business for over 2 years. Okay. There's been ups and there's been downs, guys. It hasn't always been pretty. But guess what? I'm getting better every day because I'm showing up every day, guys. If you just show up, if you just plug in, if you're just consistent, you will get better every day. It's a fact. This is what happens. Just anything, guys. Doesn't matter what you're doing, right? Like I play guitar. If I practice my guitar every day, which I don't, but if I practice my guitar every day, I'll be freaking I would be like Jimi Hendrix, right? But I slack on that. It's weird. It's a weird phenomenon because I love to play guitar, but some reason I don't play all the time. It's weird. I don't even get it. It's a human thing. It doesn't make any sense. But I'm gonna play my guitar after this live. I'm gonna record a song. I'm gonna post it on social media because not only do I teach about business, guys, but I also play music and I also give spiritual classes because I used to be a monk for 10 years. When will society realize what a precious gem they have in me? I don't know. When will society realize, wow, we got a 10-year monk here. We got a former Marine who can play guitar. When will society actually realize the value that I'm offering the world? Will they ever? I don't know. Maybe when I die. Sometimes that happens, guys. Sometimes people don't give you your flowers until you're dead. Right? Maybe that'll happen with me. Whatever. I don't care. Because I don't give a crap. Like I don't care about people's opinions, man. because people's opinions are not going to pay my bills. That's why I don't care. Like, are your opinions going to pay my bills? No, so I don't care about them, right? Like, am I open to constructive criticism? Of course, but like, if I like, but I at the end of the day, I don't really care. Liberated, because I don't give a crap what people think about me, and it's great. I love it. That's liberation, guys. When you don't give a crap what people think about you, you're free. Most people are they're so like they're so afraid of criticism, man. I really don't give a crap. I walk around in pajamas, man. Like, I'll walk around in pajamas at times because I'm just like, I'm just yeah, whatever. What? What? Let's go here, guys. Sevenfiguremonk.com. Okay. Learn how to make $1,400 or more in a day with a done for you online business, right? I love this business, guys, because we earn 100% profit. I see most people like they're doing like affiliate marketing, they're doing multi-level marketing, which means those are valid businesses. That's nothing's wrong with that. But they don't earn 100% profit, guys. The reason I like 100% profit is because I don't like to split my commissions with other people, right? I don't want to be the one doing the work. Like, let's say I'm doing affiliate marketing right now. I'm going live, I'm promoting a business, okay? Let's say I sell a product for 500 bucks, right? But I only get to keep 400, and then I have to give $100 to the company. Why? Like, why would I do that? I don't need to. I can earn 100% profit. So why would I sell something for less if I don't have to? This doesn't make sense to me. See, with this business, guys, you can make 100, 300, 600, 900, and $1,400 over and over again. There's no limit to how many sales you can get. Zero. There's like no limit, guys. The sky's the limit. See, at your job, at your job, like, there's an income cap, right? You can only make so much money at your job, right? But when you're building a business like this, guys, there's no income cap. Okay, you can make as much money as you want. It just depends on how much money you want to make. Like, I don't know how much. Like, you got to set a goal for yourself. Like, how much money do you want to make? Like, with this business, guys, I want to make at least $5 million. Okay, so I'm just going to keep showing up every day until I make at least $5 million with just this business. But we also teach you how to build multiple streams of income. But I'm going to keep. See, this is what makes me different than the common man. See, I understand. Like, I'm going to show up every day until I make $5 million, no matter what. I'm not going to quit, right? Even if it took me 10 years, I would still show up. That's what makes me different from the common man. The common man, like, if they don't make money in an X amount of time, they'll quit. But quitters never win, guys, and winners never quit. That's the difference between me and normal people. I'm not normal, guys, but you don't have to be normal either. You don't have to settle either. You just choose to. If the shoe fits, wear it, guys. If it doesn't, then whatever. Just go here. Sevenfiguremonk.com, guys. That's my website because I am the seven figure monk. I am the one and only, right? I was a monk for 10 years, and now I help everyday men and women make 6 and 7 figures online so they don't have to work a job, right? Because I know that jobs suck, at least for me. See, I thought, like, I don't like jobs. I don't like being overworked. I don't like being underpaid. My company cut my pay in half. And I was like, okay, I got to figure out a better way to make money because this job thing sucks. It's not for me, guys. It's just not my cup of tea. Do you like jobs? Do you like them? People are getting fired left and right, guys, and it's going to increase. Like, if you're just depending on one stream of income, what's up, Zippy? Yeah, is it available? Yeah, it's a global business. You can do this anywhere, and it pays in American dollars. This is a global business. You can do this business anywhere. We got people from Kenya inside of our business. Okay. So imagine if you're living outside of America, guys. You get paid in American dollars. That's amazing. Like, we have people from South Africa. Okay. We've created like over 25 millionaires from South Africa. I heard the latest number is 28. Okay. So just go here. That's my website, sevenfiguremonk.com, guys. There's a link in the bio. You can follow me. I go live every day. The only reason I don't go live is if like something happens, I'm sick or something. I'm like super busy for some, but generally I go live every day. Why not? I like to do this. I like to like share this business with people. I like to change lives. I like to impact other people's lives, guys. That's what I was born to do. Honestly, it really was. Like, because I was a monk for 10 years, guys. Like, I was doing selfless service. Like, I wasn't getting paid when I was a monk, but I was out there on the streets. I was trying to spread peace and love. Okay, against all odds. Like, I was out there trying to spread peace and love because I had a calling. That just doesn't happen. You know, like, who becomes a monk for 10 years? Like, how is that normal? No. So I was doing selfless service, guys. I wasn't getting paid for it. I was living off of donations. I was living in temples. And you know what I would do as a monk? I'd go around and I'd play music. I was playing spiritual music for people. I was distributing spiritual wisdom to people. I was feeding people at times too. But then I was like, okay. Then after a while, I was like, okay, that's enough. I was like, that's enough monk stuff. And then I got back into the working. Then I got a job, and then my company cut my pay in half. And that's when I was like, okay, I don't want to get another job. I don't want to be overworked and underpaid anymore. Do you? Do you guys? Do you like it? Do you like being overworked and underpaid? If you don't like being overworked and underpaid, guys, check out this business. Maybe it's a fit for you, maybe it's not. But you can make $1,400 or more in a day with this business, guys. I made $1,400 a couple days ago. It's crazy. It's crazy. I've never made so much money in a day until I did this business. All the jobs I worked, guys, I just grew up like a normal guy, working just crappy jobs. Like my jobs, like I never even got close to making 100 like $1,400 in a day. Like all the jobs I did, I was a waiter. Like I worked at restaurants, I was a waiter, I was a bartender, I worked at hotels. Um, I did some landscaping stuff. I used to work at a golf course once. I had to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I think they paid me like $10 an hour at that time. That's horrible. That's torture, man. I did that. Been a teacher, did that. Underpaid as a teacher too, of course, because we value our teachers so highly in society because we're so noble. We pay our teachers nothing because because we have like I don't know, our values are all messed up. We have messed up values. Like we underpay our teachers, but we overpay like entertainers. That's just how our society is, guys. We like to give all the money to the entertainers, but the teachers we give them nothing. We give nothing to like the armed forces and the people that are actually doing like the work. But we give money to entertainers. That just shows you what the society values. That's what we value, I guess. We value entertainment more than we value like wisdom. So is what it is, baby. Right? Just go here, sevenfiguremonk.com, guys. Check it out. This is a done for you online business. You can make $1,400 or more in a day with this business, guys. Imagine if you start having $1,400 days, guys. What would that do for you or your family? If I can do it, you can do it. I'm not special, guys. Like I didn't grow up learning about business. I didn't grow up learning about like marketing, building businesses. I didn't learn about this stuff. I wish I would have. Honestly, if I would have went back in time, guys, I would have skipped the whole school thing, skipped college, and like I dropped out of college. I would have skipped all of that stuff. I just would have focused on learning how to build businesses and learning how to invest in assets. I talk about this all the time. And it's a straight up fact, guys, because I understand what the school system is designed to do. Do you understand what the school system is designed to do? It's not designed to create rich people. It's designed to create employees. That's what it's designed to do. It's designed to create employees who work for what? Who do they work for? They work for business owners. Who are the richest people in the world, guys? They're not employees. They are business owners and investors. I say this all the time. Success leaves clues, baby. Success leaves clues. Okay. So if you want to be wealthy, if you want to live a life of freedom, you got to be a business owner. Ownership, guys. You got to be a business owner and you got to invest. You got to invest if you want to be wealthy. If you want to be broke, stay at your job. Stay at your job, guys. Just over broke. JOB. Just over broke. That's what it means. That's from Rich Dad Poor Dad, by the way. I'd rather work. Okay, work for your money. You don't think I'm working? I'm working too. You don't think Jeff Bezos is working? He's a business owner. He makes he makes millions of dollars a day. You don't think he's working? Are you crazy? Who are you working for? You're working for a business owner who's working. But the difference between you and the business owner, Hannah, is that he's working smarter. Yeah. Hope you understand that. Some people don't get it. Some people don't get it, guys. You don't think Jeff Bezos is working? He's doing better work than you. Because he's giving people like, you know, how many of you buy stuff from Amazon? He's doing great work. And guess what? He's employing people. He's creating thousands of employees. How many employees are you creating? Hannah, get out of here with that attitude. Okay. So Jeff Bezos is doing better work than you. Because not only is he like creating employees, but he's also like serving people. That's why he makes millions of dollars, because he deserves it. I just ordered stuff from Amazon today. Thank you, Bezos. I don't know what he does in his personal life. I don't give a crap. That's his personal life. I don't care what you do. It's none of my business. That's your life. But he's making millions of dollars a day because he's providing a valuable service and he's creating employees. How many employees have you created? Hannah, get out of here with that attitude. Okay. I don't have time for it. What's that phrase? Like, my attitude is a reflection of your attitude. If you come at me with attitude, like, okay, depending on my mood, I might come back at you. And chances are I know more than you. So good luck. Good luck. You can try. You can try messing with the monk, but doesn't usually work out well for people, guys. I've seen people come at me and it didn't turn out very well for them because I'm dear to God. I can say it. I'm dear to God, guys. I've seen people come at me, didn't turn out well for them. Just saying, guys. Be careful who you mess with. Be careful because it might not work out for you. Is what it is, baby. It is what it is. I'll be nice to you if you're nice to me, but if you're not nice to me, depending on my mood, I might come at you. But it's tough love. It's tough love. It's tough love, guys. See? Yeah. You just got to have fun, guys. You got to have fun building a business. You just got to be yourself. I'm just being myself right now. Okay. I'm just being myself, right? I show up as myself. I'm not perfect. You don't have to be perfect to build a business, guys. Just go here, sevenfiguremonk.com. Okay. Sevenfiguremonk.com, guys. Check it out. This is my website. Learn how to make $1,400 or more in a day. I can help you do that because I've done it. If I can do it, I can teach you how to do it. You just got to be willing to do it. I can't make you do it. See, guys, nobody's coming to save you. I am. The seven-figure monk is. But can the seven-figure monk help you if you don't help yourself? No. The seven-figure monk can't. Am I talking about myself in the third person? Yeah. I can't help you guys if you don't help yourself. Even God can't help you guys. Am I right, God? He's not talking. He's not talking. But even God can't help you guys. If you don't help yourself, God can't even help you. Because there's a phrase. Every phrase has truth behind it, guys. Like all these catchphrases that we say, they all have truth behind it. That's why people say them over and over again for years, for centuries, for like there's a phrase, guys. You know this phrase? God helps those who help themselves. Okay? God helps those who help themselves. Are you helping yourself? Because if you don't help yourself, God can't help you either. It doesn't say God helps those who do nothing. That's not the phrase, guys. Last time I checked. The phrase is God helps those who help themselves. Will he give you air? Yes. Will he give you water? Yes. Will he make you rich? No. Because you got to follow the science. You got to follow the science in getting rich, guys. There's a science behind it. Who knows the science of getting rich? Drop a one, guys. Do you know the science of getting rich? Drop a two if you don't. One if yes, two no. One yes, two no. There's a science behind it. What is the science of getting rich? I'll tell you. The science of getting rich is this. Listen up, my children. The science of getting rich is you got to have a crystal clear vision of what you desire. Not just, you can't just say, I want more money. Everybody wants more money. You got to get a crystal clear vision. Like you got to know crystal clear, what do you want? If you don't know, you're not going to get it. Because before you see riches in your bank account, you got to see riches in your imagination. See, people left my life, guys. They're not ready to hear the science of getting rich. That's why they're going to stay broke. That's why they're going to be broke. They're going to wait. They're going to wave their brokey flags until the day they die. They're going to die waving their brokey flags. They couldn't even stay around for like 30 seconds to learn the science of getting rich. That's why they're going to wave their brokey flags until the day they die. Sad. The science of getting rich, guys. You got to have a crystal clear vision of what you want. Okay, grab a piece of paper, write down exactly what you want. Crystal clear detail. You can't just say I want more money. Everybody wants more money. You got to be like crystal clear. Let's say you want like for example, I want to have a beach house in Miami. Okay, I get really clear about it. How much is that house going to cost? Look at some pictures. Go even like look at the house itself. So how many rooms? You got to get crystal clear, guys. You got to know the price. You got to know the rooms. That's called the crystal clear vision. That's like a little example. And then you got to have a system. You got to have a system so money can come to you. Like I have a system, guys. See, I have an automated business, so money can come to me at any time while I'm sleeping or doing anything. I made $1,400 couple days ago with this business, guys. $1,400 because I have a system, right? So money comes to me, whether I'm working or not. Okay, you got to have a system, and then you got to have a strategy. You got to take action. You got to take efficient action, guys. Okay, so what is my strategy? I post 3 pieces of content a day. I go live. That's my strategy, guys. Which is how I made $1,400 a couple days ago because I do this. So efficient action, guys. That's it. That's the science of getting rich. Crystal clear vision, system, efficient action. Now you know. Now you know the science of getting rich. You can't say that you don't know. But are you going to take action? I don't know. Sevenfiguremonk.com, guys. Check it out. This is my website. Learn how to make $1,400 or more in a day with a done for you online business. Okay. It's a done for you business, guys. It's already done for you. Done for you means you don't have to create anything. It's already created. You just got to set it up one time. How long is it going to take you to set up? 1 to 2 days. Took me a few hours to set up, guys. You just got to watch these videos. The videos show you how to set it up. You just got to sit down, focus, watch the videos, set it up. Okay. 1 to 2 days. You can have your own business, guys, fully automated, ready to go, ready to bring in the dough. For show, for show. Okay. Fully automated business, guys, ready to bring in the dough for you. So you have more time and more money to do the things you want to do, like travel, spend time with your family. I don't know what you want to do, whatever it is, guys, but you need more time. You need more money. Money is freedom in this world. Okay. The people that have money are free. The people that don't have money are not free. If you have a lack of money, guys, you're not free. Okay. That's the biggest problem that people are dealing with, guys. It's the biggest problem. It's the number one problem. It's a lack of money. Lack of money. That's my number one problem too. Okay. My health is fine. Knock on wood. Right. My relationships, I'm single, happily single. Like I should say single because every time I get in relationships, it's always the most stressful thing in my life. Why do I ever go? Why do I ever get into relationships? I don't know. Why do I torture myself? Like, is this better to be single? But the number one problem, guys. But my problem, that's my number one problem too. I'm not rich yet. I'm not gonna like lie and say I'm rich yet. I'm not rich yet. So it's also my number one problem too, guys. I don't have enough money. I have enough money to live and survive. Thank you, God. I'm living comfortably. But I don't have enough money to do what I want to do, which is travel the world and just live. I just want to live the dream life. I want to have the dream house, dream car, dream vacations. I want all of that. So that's my number one problem is money. And it's probably yours too, guys. 70% of people are dealing with financial stress. I research this stuff all the time, guys. I research all this stuff. Okay. 70% of people are dealing with financial stress. It says like people spend like 2 to 4 hours a day thinking about financial stress, guys. Think about it. How often do you think about like money and like the pain and how basically you have a lack of money? You don't have enough money to do what you want to do. That's pretty much it, right? That's really the crux of the issue, right? I don't even know how I said crux of the issue. Like I never say that. Okay, but that's like the biggest issue, guys. Like you just don't have enough money to do what you want to do. You're worried about your bills. 70% of people are living paycheck to paycheck, guys. So just think about it, guys. Next time you think about money stress, remember me. Remember my face. Remember the 7-figure monk. He's like, oh man, that dude called me out. He was right. It is what it is, guys. Okay. That's the problem. But we don't focus on the problem because that's what losers do. We're not losers here, guys. We're winners. We focus on the solution. So what's the solution? It's this, guys. It's my website, 7figuremonk.com. Okay. This is a done for you online business. It teaches you how to make $1,400 or more in a day. You can make $1,400 or more in a day with this business, guys. Okay. Now, I'm not saying you're going to make it every day. If you made $1,400 every day, that's 42,000 a month. That's 511,000 a year. Okay, but I'm not saying you're going to make it every day. Okay, I don't make $1,400 every day, but I made $1,400 a couple days ago. Those $1,400 sales add up, baby. All you need is 72 sales, and you made 100K. 72 sales, you made 100K, guys. Now, if you think that's too good to be true, if you think that's too hard for you, well, then sorry, you lost. You already gave up. You gave up before you even started. You already psyched yourself out. Game over. Okay? Because if you believe it, here's the thing, guys. This is from Think and Grow Rich. I read books like this. It says if you can conceive it, like that means if you can see it, if you can conceive it and you believe it, then you can achieve it. But if you can't see yourself, guys, like making like 100K, you can't see it. You can't see yourself making $1,400 days. You can't see yourself. Then you're done. You already lost. So you got to conceive it, believe it. So if you can't believe it, you're done. Then you can achieve it, guys. So you got to conceive it, believe it, and achieve it. That's it. 3 steps, and then you can make $1,400 or more in a day. Hello, handsome man. Alicia. Hello. Yeah, I'm a handsome man. I'm a handsome man. Yes. Okay. Go here. Sevenfiguremonk.com, guys. That's my website. Check this business out. Just check it out. See, like, just see something new. Learn something new, guys. Take you like 10 minutes. You can check it out. Check out this website. Just enter your email. Check your spam. Check your promotions folder for the word blueprint. Okay. You can unsubscribe at any time. Some people don't realize this, but like if you're inside of somebody's email list, if somebody's sending you emails, guys, all you got to do, scroll down, you can hit unsubscribe, and then you're done. You can get out of the email list. You're not trapped there for eternity. Like it's actually like a law. Like people that are sending you emails, there has to be a way to unsubscribe. Like it's legal. It's like a legal law. If there's no way for somebody to unsubscribe, it's like against the law. Like so yeah. So you got like you can unsubscribe, guys. If you don't want to make 1,400 a day, you got 2 choices. Okay, 2 choices. You can keep doing what you're doing, same life, same job, same everything, or you can start an online business, learn some new skills, upgrade your mindset, learn how to make $1,400 a day, and maybe change your life and change your family's life. 2 choices, guys. This is like the Matrix. You know the Matrix? I'm like Morpheus. Who's seen the Matrix, guys? Drop a 1. Have you seen the Matrix? Has anybody seen the Matrix? It's one of my favorite movies. I love that movie. There's a lot of like philosophy mixed in. The first one's good. The rest of them kind of sucked, right? but in the Matrix, guys, like Morpheus, he's like the mentor. I'm like the mentor, guys. I'm the mentor here. I'm the 7-figure monk. Okay, I'm the mentor. I'm teaching you how to get out of the Matrix. Okay, so like you can take I think the red pill. The red pill is freedom. I think whatever. Let's just say the red pill is freedom. You can take the red pill and get out of the Matrix. Like you can go to 7figuremonk.com. That's where the red pill is, guys. If you want the red pill, it's at 7figuremonk.com. Okay, you can take the red pill and learn how to get out of the Matrix, or you can take the blue pill and you can stay in the Matrix. Same life, same job, same mindset, same skill set. And you can stay in the Matrix and just, probably die broke, probably die unfulfilled. 2 choices, guys. So if you want to get out of the Matrix, guys, go to 7figuremonk.com. That's where you can get out of the Matrix. That's the pill, guys. That's the pill that will take you out of the Matrix. I love that was such a good movie. But then they jacked up the sequels. The sequels sucked, pretty much. They had some moments, but they basically sucked. Got all weird. What a wasted opportunity, Just like Game of Thrones. Remember how they ruined the ending of Game of Thrones? Just destroyed it. Like they just destroyed the ending. Maybe you never saw it. Whatever, you didn't miss anything. Don't even watch it. It's not even worth it. Anyways, 7figuremonk.com, guys. This is how you make 6 and 7 figures online. Okay. You have an offer. You have the thing that you're selling. That's your offer, guys. Okay. That's your offer. The thing you're selling. It could be a product, opportunity, or service. Okay. Then you got a system. This is what automates your business. This is what allows you to make money while you're sleeping, right? Okay. I made $1,400 to get $1,400 a couple days ago, guys. Less than 2 days ago, I made $1,400. Was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. I don't remember. But I made $1,400, guys, because my system is fully automated. Right? I didn't even realize I made the money. That happens to me all the time, guys. I'll like make a sale, like a high ticket sale, because I do high ticket marketing, right? I'll make a sale and I don't even realize I made money. Like I made $1,400. I think it was yesterday. God, I can't remember. Maybe 2 days ago. Okay. 2 days ago, guys, I made $1,400 and I didn't even realize I made it. Like I noted, like I made the sale at like 7 o'clock, and then at like 10 o'clock, I realized, oh, I just made $1,400. That's because my business is automated, man. I want you to have that too. I want you to experience the $1,400 days, guys, because it's so good. Like your life, the way you look at life, this is never the same. Once you have that $1,400 day, guys, it's just like, man, you realize how much jobs really suck. Like you really do. Like, how could you go back to a job after you have a $1,400 day? When you make more in one day than people make the whole month, there's people that don't even make $1,400 in a month, guys. I'm talking about like throughout the world. I'm not talking about just in America, because in America, like the average salary is around 60,000 a year. Okay, that's in America, guys. But you want to know what the global salary is? The average global salary. This will shock you. The average global salary, guys, is only $10,000 a year. Okay. So if you make $1,400 in a day, that's more than some people make in a month throughout the world. Crazy, right? It's just true. You can look it up, guys. You can look it up. It's the information's there. Sevenfiguremonk.com, guys. Check it out. I want to show you something. So I'm going to show you proof that people are making money, because I know some of you are skeptical. But remember this, guys. It's better to be curious and rich than skeptical and broke, right? Would you rather be curious and rich, or would you rather be skeptical and broke? Because a lot of people are so skeptical of everything. That's why they're broke, because they think, oh, yeah, it's probably a scam. It's probably a scam. So because of their skepticism keeps them broke, guys. It's a fact. It's a fact. You know how many people were skeptical about Bitcoin when Bitcoin first came out? You know how many people were skeptical about that? They're like, oh yeah, digital money, okay. And then it became, and then now, like, if they would have invested in Bitcoin, I didn't even invest in Bitcoin, but I was a monk at that time, so I have an excuse. I have a pass. Like, I was a monk at that time. I wasn't thinking about that stuff, right? If I wasn't a monk, like, chances are I probably would have invested. I don't know, who knows? But it's easy to say that. Maybe I wouldn't have. Okay. But I told my friends when Bitcoin was like $3,000, I told my friends, you should invest in this. They're like, hell yeah, Dan. Okay. And then it blew up to, like, at one point it was like up to like 100 and close to 150,000 dollars or something. So if they would have listened to me when I told them, like, you should probably invest in this, they would have made a bank. They would have made over $100,000 if they would have listened to me. But they were skeptical. So that's a proof, guys. That's a proof. That's a proof. I'm like a Mario over here. I'm like a Mario. Okay. Anyways, um, let me show you proof, guys, that people are making money. Okay. So look at this, 900 USD this morning. See, guys. This is inside of our community. Okay, just so you see, because seeing is believing, right? This is called social proof. These are called testimonials. Okay, every business uses testimonials, guys. Every business, they use testimonials. It's a real thing. Okay, $900 USD this morning. I woke up to $900 USD this morning while having my morning cup of coffee. See, guys, that's what you can do with this business. That's literally what she did. At last, I found a proven system that works if you're prepared to follow a simple proven system. She says, if you're prepared to follow, if you're prepared to show up and actually do the work, you got to show up, guys. You're willing to show up for a job. You've already proven that you're willing to show up for a job that overworks you and underpays you, because that's the nature of jobs, guys. Jobs overwork you and underpay you. That's not debatable. That's just the nature of jobs, guys. So you're willing to do that. So why aren't you willing to start a business? That's what you got to ask yourself. Like, honestly, like, ask yourself, why aren't you willing to start a business? Like, seriously. For a lot of people, it's just because they're afraid. They're thinking, like, well, what if I start a business but I don't make any money? What if I fail? Like, most of it's just like, what if I fail? Well, you can think like that. And if you think like, what if I fail? Well, you're going to fail, because that's what you think. Because then you're going to be like, okay, well, what if I fail? What if I don't make any money? And then you're going to be like, yeah, I'm not going to do it. You just gave up. But you could be like, you could do the opposite. You could be like, well, yeah, what if I win? Like, what if I make thousands of millions of dollars with this business? And then you can do the business. And what if you make thousands of millions of dollars, guys? I made thousands of dollars so far. We've created, like, one person in our business, guys, in our community, she's made multiple seven figures. Hello, Tori. What's going on? I'm from Michigan, guys. Let me know where you're watching from. Drop it in the comments if you're not shy. Okay. Look at this, guys. Boom. This is going to blow your head off. I mean, it's going to blow your mind. Sorry, blow your head off. That's weird. This is going to blow your mind, guys. My friend Daryl, I actually know this guy. He made $28,000 in February. Okay. I'm going to show you right now. Look, $28,000 in February. Okay. $28,000 in February. I know this person personally. I know him. Okay. So almost 29,000 made for February. Wait, almost 29,000 made for the month of February alone. I know I said I wasn't going to share numbers until I hit 1 million, but it's unreal what this business can do to you once you lock in, commit, and learn the skills. What are the skills, guys? I'm okay. What about you? UK, Tori, UK. Okay. I'm great. I'm prospering every day. I'm growing in wealth and wisdom every day. My wealth is multiplying every day. I've been to the UK before. I've been to Manchester. I spent some time in Manchester. Actually, I spent some time in Manchester when I was a monk. When I was a monk, I went to Manchester and I was spreading peace and love. It was an interesting experience to say the least. um, so look at he made 29,000. Okay, listen to this, guys. So he said, it's unreal what this business can do once you lock in, commit, and learn the skills. What are the skills that you have to learn here, guys? You just got to learn how to post content on social media. You got to learn how to go live. You got to learn how to connect with people. That's what you got to learn how to do. That's what you got to learn because connection equals currency. That's how he made $28,000, guys. He said, listen to this, guys. Listen to this. True story, guys. I know this guy personally. He says, just 2 years ago, I couldn't buy a candy bar. Straight up. How is Michigan together? How is Michigan? What do you mean? How is Michigan together? Michigan, how is Michigan? It's cold, man. I don't know why I live here. I don't know why I live here anymore. Like I gotta move. At least I gotta buy like a house. I gotta buy like a this is gonna be one of my goals. I gotta buy like a condo or something, or like a condo or a beach house in like Miami or somewhere like Miami, either Florida or California. Like I like at least for the winter. Because Michigan's my like this is where I grew up. So I have like some love for my home place. But at the same time, like these winters suck, man. Like they suck because you can't do anything. You can't go outside. You're just freezing, right? I'm happy being inside, but at the same time, it's like, why am I not like living in Miami? Like, what am I doing? Go here, seven figure monk, guys, if you want to learn how. Okay, seven figure monk. If you want to learn how, go here, guys. That's my website. He made $28,000, guys, in February alone. Okay, I'll show you again. $28,000, guys. Okay, his name is Daryl. I know him personally. Okay, I know Daryl. Right? He was homeless, guys. At one point, he was homeless. He was working as a welder. Okay, he was working as a welder, guys, and he was living paycheck to paycheck. And then his company cut his pay. No, his company. No, my company cut my pay. His company fired him, guys. He was living paycheck to paycheck, and he got fired. Okay, so if you're living paycheck to pay, this is why people go homeless. That's why people go homeless, guys, because of these kinds of situations. Daryl's proof of that. Because if you're living paycheck to paycheck, and all of a sudden, tell me how I can make, and what do you do to make this? I have nothing. I am broke. You don't want to say that because you don't want to speak that kind of words. You don't want to say I am broke. You want to say I am, I am learning how to get rich. Say something like that. Don't go on social media and just say I am broke because that's not a good strategy. You got to say like you got to speak your reality to existence. Just say I want to learn how to make more money. Okay? Don't do that on social media. Like don't do that. You got to be careful with your words, guys. You got to be careful with your words and your thoughts. Okay? Even if you are, don't say that. Okay? You just got to do what I'm doing. You just got to post content on social media. You just got to go live. You just got to be yourself. You just got to share your offers with people. That's it. That's all I'm doing, guys. I'm just sharing this business with you. Okay. It's a done for you online business. You can make $1,400 or more in a day. I'm sharing the business with you. I'm explaining how it works. You know, I'm sharing my story a little bit. I'm just being myself. Sometimes I go off in these little tangents. I start talking about random things because I'm just being myself. That's all you got to do, guys. You just got to be yourself. Is that hard? Is that hard for you to be yourself, guys? Because that's literally all you got to do. If you can, the more you can be yourself, the more money you're going to make. The reason why some people don't make any money because they're not being themselves. They're being all fake and weird. I did it too, guys. Like when I started this business, I wasn't really being myself. And that's like you just got to be yourself, guys. All glory to God. 10 months left. Okay, look at he said just 2 years ago I couldn't buy a candy bar. Now I'm having months like this from my phone as an ex-factory worker. He was a factory worker, guys. He was working. Yeah, that's what I said. This is why people go homeless because they're living paycheck to paycheck, and all of a sudden they're depending on one income stream, and then all of a sudden they get fired or they meet some kind of financial disaster, and that's why they go homeless. Just like Daryl, he was homeless for 11 months, guys, because he was living paycheck to paycheck as a welder. And then one day they just fired him. And then he was homeless. That's what happens, right? That's why you got to build multiple streams of income. You can't depend on one income stream. If you depend, that's not safe, guys. It's not a smart strategy. Depending on one income stream, that's not a smart strategy, guys. You got to build multiple streams of income. If you want to learn how to do that, go here, sevenfiguremonk.com, guys. That's my website. There's a link in the bio. Check it out. We teach you how to build multiple streams of income. We teach you how to stack income streams. That's what you want to do. Here's another one, guys. She made 9,600 for February. Daryl made 28,000 in February, guys. She made 9,000. She made 9,600 for February. Okay. See, 9,600. See, 9,600, guys. This is real. This is real stuff. You can see this is from our community. Okay, we got a community inside of school. It's a platform called School, guys. We are like one of the number one business communities inside of this platform. Okay, so we have this section where it's called wins. We post our wins in the section. Okay, she made $9,600 in February, guys. Right? I never thought I'd make so much money from my phone while spending time with my family on the farm. And the best part is that people's lives are changing in the process. So grateful. That's what we do in this business, guys. Not only do we make money, but we teach other people how to make money too. So we're changing people's lives. There's only 59,000 people in our community, guys. Like, we're just getting started. Like, if we keep going at this point, there's going to be like 1 million people in our community at some point. So we're still in the beginning stages, guys. Like, when I joined this business 2 years ago, there was about 9,000 people inside of our community. Now there's 59,000 people. So we're growing, guys. That means what we're doing is working. That's just proof that what we're doing is working. Because the only way you can join our community is because somebody like you meet somebody like me that are promoting this business. Okay. The only way you can join our community, guys, is by investing in this business. It's a one-time investment. So to join our community, you have to purchase one of the programs. So that's proof. The fact that we have 59,000 people in our community is proof that this business works. If it didn't work, we wouldn't have 59,000 people, but we do. So, because somebody like me is out there promoting this business, that's proof right there, guys. Just go to my website, sevenfiguremonk.com, if you want to learn more. Just enter your email, check your spam, check your promotions folder for the word blueprint. Okay. Right. And then reply to my emails if you have any questions. I'm going to be sending you emails every day. Now, you can unsubscribe at any time. Some people don't realize this, but if you're getting emails, you can unsubscribe, guys. You just go down to the bottom of the email, click unsubscribe. Like, if you're not interested in like building an online business, if you're not interested in making $1,400 or more in a day, like you're not interested in making money in your sleep, just unsubscribe. And then you're free. You're free to go back to the wilderness. The job, you're free to go back into the rat race. You can spend the rest of your life in the rat race if you want. You're free to do that. You got free will, free choices. I made a choice, guys. I was like, I'm going to do this business because I saw the alternative. I was like, okay, I can stay with my job. I can do jobs the rest of my life. I can be overworked, underpaid, and miserable, exhausted. I could do that. Or I could figure out how to make money online. So I was like, okay, I'm going to figure out how to make money online. Okay. I'm going to at least give myself a chance. I'm going to see what I'm capable of. I had the same choice you have, guys. We both had the same choice. I just decided to start a business. Now, what you do, I don't know what you're going to do, but I had a choice too, and I made a choice. I made a decision to start an online business. This business, guys, that's made me multiple five figures, thousands of dollars. I've been building this business for over 2 years. Now, I probably would have made a lot more money, but I made a lot of mistakes. So you can learn from my mistakes, guys. So you don't do what I did, which was I wasn't always consistent and I wasn't always coachable. And I changed things. I was like trying to change. I was like changing the whole system. I was changing my emails. I was changing the website. Don't do that. Like, there was times like I made money like really fast. I made like 20K really fast. And then I thought I was like a big shot. And then I started changing everything. And then I went like weeks. Even I think I went a couple months, like no sales, guys, like weeks, because I started changing everything. And then I was like, then I finally changed things back and I started getting sales again. Okay. So, but I didn't quit though. Like, see, some people would have quit. I didn't quit, guys. Like, I've still been building this business, but I learned from all these mistakes. Okay. I've learned from these mistakes and now I can guide people better because I know like things you shouldn't do. Okay. That's the only good thing about that. The bad thing is I probably cost myself, who knows? Who knows how much money I cost myself for those mistakes? Sevenfiguremonk.com. That's my website, guys. Learn how to make $1,400 or more in a day with a done for you business. Okay. You only got to set it up once. You're following a 2-hour workday. So after you get your business set up, what do you got to do every day to build your business? What do you got to do? Just do what I do. Post 3 pieces of content a day. Go live. I practice what I preach, guys. This is what I do. I post content and go live. You can also post free ads. Okay. This is called attraction marketing. Okay. You're attracting customers. You don't have to get on the phone with people. You don't have to pay for ads. You don't have to bother your friends and family. You don't have to cold message strangers. You just got to post content. Simple. Not complicated, guys. Not complicated. All right, let me show you another win. Let me see another one because these are getting good here. Here's another one, guys. Like one person made 28,000 in February. One person made 9,600 in February, and she made 10,000 in February. See, $10,000, $10,000, guys, in February. I can't make this stuff up. Um, let's see what she says. This feels so unreal to be making such money as a stay-at-home mom who is struggling to keep both her kids in school. Keep showing up for your business. It will soon pay off. I've been here for 18 months and I'm grateful. I'm grateful I didn't give up or get distracted. See, don't give up, guys, and don't get distracted, right? Some people get distracted. They'll start this business, guys. Some people will start this business and then they'll get distracted. They won't show up every day. They won't plug into the community. They won't follow our 2-hour workday. They won't post content. They won't go live. Maybe they'll try to like jump from business to business and then they sabotage themselves. So don't do that, right? It's called shiny object syndrome. It's like when you jump from business to business, like you're doing, like, let's say you start this business and then you're scrolling on social media and then you see another business. You're like, ooh, maybe I should do that business instead. And then you start doing that business. And then like a week later, there's another business. You're like, ooh, maybe I should do that one. It's called shiny object syndrome, guys. You don't want to do that because that's sabotage. You got to focus on one offer, one business, one system, one strategy. Okay. Until you make 6 and 7 figures. Jumping from strategy to strategy, that's not jumping from offer and offer, guys. That's a bad strategy. I wouldn't recommend that to anybody. Even my worst enemy, I would be like, no, don't do that. Stick with one offer, guys. I made that mistake before too. Okay. I was promoting this offer, and I started trying to like mix and promote multiple offers at the same time. It was so bad. It was just dumb. It cost me money. It was dumb. But I learned from it. So I won't do it again. Thank you. You're welcome. Go here. Sevenfiguremonk.com, guys. Sevenfiguremonk.com. I try to promote this offer and like simultaneous other ones. Wasn't a good idea. But like we teach you how to stack income streams. Like we teach you like how to build multiple income streams, but we teach you how to do that inside of your email list or inside of your community. So like you're promoting this one as your number one offer, but then inside of your email list or inside of your community, then that's where you can build other income streams as well. Affiliate stuff, multi-level marketing, whatever. Right? That's how you do it, guys. That's the smart way to do it. But you don't want to like go on social media one day promote this offer, one day promote that offer. It's just weird. It doesn't work. You got to stick to one offer, guys, as your main offer. Now, behind the scenes, if you like inside of your email list and inside of your community, then you can promote other offers behind the scenes. But you don't want to like jump on social media one day, do this offer. You're not gonna build traction that way. You're just not. It's not gonna happen. All right, I'm gonna go, guys, because it's like, what time is it? Okay, I went live for like an hour. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go. Sevenfiguremonk.com, guys. Check it out. Make sure to follow me. That's my website. If you want to learn how to make $1,400 or more in a day, so you can have more time and more money to do the things you want to do. That's the whole point, guys. The point of this is just like to build a life of freedom. It's not just about money. It's about, why do we want money? We want money so we have more time to do the things we want to do. We want money so we have freedom, guys. We just want to do whatever we want to be able to buy whatever we want to buy, do whatever we want to do without having to work a job. That's the goal. At least that's my goal. I want to be rich. I want to have like an abundance of money in my bank account so I can live the life that I want to live. I want to be able to do whatever I want to do without having to answer to a boss. I don't want to answer to a boss. I don't like it. It's not for me. All right. I'll see you on the next one, guys. Have a good day. God bless.